the only single trade of this week made us 500 pips. You see, sometimes I'm wondering why the fuck was I so eager to take many trades? But then at the end of the day, like Steve Jobs said it very best, you can only connect the dot looking backward. And I'll be frank with you guys, if I wasn't trading so aggressively, I wouldn't have the eye that I have today, the understanding, the perspective, the sharpness. So it's part of your journey, like don't expect to arrive to a certain point, or I mean, if you're starting in the industry, to actually take, one, two trades a week. It's not a good advice. You must go with whatever you feel comfortable with, and from there on, you just adapt yourself with the market. So we did 500 pips. It's 0.25 lot. It's incredibly small. I'm not used to it. It kind of pisses me off, but at the same time, I really don't give a fuck about money, because I wanted to grow this fast, but also I want to be authentic, show you the process, how it goes. We're currently back to 184 and 700 ish. Yeah, it sucks because, to be honest, this kind of trade, if we would had our 198 initially, and let's just say we would have put one lot size, this would have been $5,000. So it compounds very quickly. You just have to, yeah, there's so much to say. I can't really start with one specific thing, but lesson learned. And my process, that was what I had to go through, which is risk management. As crazy as this sound, I've never really emphasized to risk management at all, like really at all. Always bend the rule. I didn't care about it, and every time that I was falling, I was always doubling down into, trying to understand the first part of the equation. What is the first part of the equation? Well, decision making, and decision making comes with a lot of things. But anyway, without further ado, our member were all aware of this trade. I pinpointed this specific trade just before it happened. So we were basically around this price. And once I shared it, whomever were in front of the computer, they took it. We had a window of, I would say, 10-minute-ish to enter, and then it just rallied. It went really quick. And you know what's beautiful about that is that not only the timing was right, the intention was right, but most importantly, the whole narrative was right, because I said it literally. I said, I'll read it word by word. Yes, I said shorting Zhao. It's 11:21 p.m. a.m. I said continuation of profit taking of AO. I suspect them to push very aggressively at a certain point. So you see, that's where I'm proud of, because it's really a question of timing. And that was another thing that pissed me off last week, because I had the whole narrative. It was really easy. Like, yeah, last week trade, the shorting part, talking about like this shorting part here, all of that was super easy. Anyway, the only part that I had a hard time with was the timing. The timing was not well, and I said it on my previous video. I said this is something I need to work into. It doesn't take me weeks or month of working. When I say I'm focusing myself on something, trust me, even David Goggins, whomever you're looking up to, he doesn't work as hard, as meticulous as me. I literally count every minute that I sleep to make sure as efficient I can be to come back to the desktop and to work at where's my weaknesses, basically. So I was working on the timing, and this is where I'm proud of. Forget the pips, forget the money, forget all the account that has been feed into the profits. The most important thing about this specific trade was the timing. The timing was incredible. The moment I posted, a few minutes later, melted, and it was projected. And I knew it was going to go really fast. It went very fast. It was one hell of a trade. Once again, many traders would ask me, why did you put your fib from here to here and not, for example, this one here, or maybe this one, or let's just say this one? But theoretically speaking, many traders are looking up to this one here. Why didn't I put this specific trade to finally see if that's the perfect fib? Look at this fib here, this long big fib. Look at it, profit taking. See, it doesn't really collide. And now the very simplistic answer: experience, experience, experience. Like I can't subsidize how much of trials and error that I went through to finally really get on point. Like, it will take some time for you guys. It might not take you few tries. You will blow few accounts, you will lose a little bit of money here and there, but the best lessons are the hardest one, to be honest. More importantly, for this trade, just to break this down, yesterday they went aggressively higher. Okay, we were expecting this to go at least to the top level here to do a double top, but they have not, and they stopped right on the 23% right there. Like literally on dot. Stop there. And during nighttime, when everyone was sleeping, they just broke down below, killed everyone, which is one reason why I haven't entered here. Okay, neither here. I must say that I was enticed to enter on Wednesday, late New York session, but it was risky. So I haven't entered here. I just knew something was sketchy with that trade. No, I mean, after Powell speech, there was lots of yellow flag for me to go bullish. The narrative is bullish, but does that mean necessarily it's an easy ride, free pass for everyone? I'll let you think about it. So it didn't went through, went down below for 1,000 of pips. They killed literally every single trader. So I can already assume how many margin call that went through this while I was sleeping. Then I saw this coming all the way back up. They went up, accumulated. I was not in front of a chart, but I was like, that was an easy trade to go all the way back up to this level here. But then afterward, they start to distribute and go with the narrative. What's the narrative here? The narrative is very simple. Geopolitically, it's going well. Okay, China and United States agreement are starting to, get some light at the end of the tunnel. But then afterward, when you look at DXY, also they had found a footing. So we need the money from somewhere, right? And profit taking as well was just a beautiful opportunity for AOs to take their money out of the market, since we had a huge rally toward 3,500. So it was a great opportunity to have a profit taking and a great area of price, so 34.15. And this was just a continuation of the narrative, as simple as that. You do 1 + 1 = 2, and you put your technical tools, and then you find the best risk to management, risk to reward. I said 10-1, but it's almost 11-1. So yeah, one crazy good trade. This trade, you would have put 2 lot size, you would have made 10,000. 3 lot size, you would have made 15,000, which is pretty average and normal. You would have put 10 lots, you would have made $50,000. Who makes $50,000 in less than 30 minutes? The average salary of Canadian here, we say in French, le salaire médian, it's about, if I'm not mistaken, $35,000. It's crazy, man. After tax, it's very low. So in one single trade, if you have a good amount of capital, or if you have a great amount of prop firms, you can make $50,000 pretty easily on one single trade. All you have to do is go down below, click the button, follow us, and just follow our signals. I'm kidding. Just don't do just this, but you could do it as well if you want, if you find it suitable for you. But anyway, nonetheless, this was a beautiful trade. Proud of this timing. It was impeccable. We did it well. Touch here directly the specific take profit area, and that's that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, make a lot of pips, and cheers to the next one.